Peace and blessings, guys. Now, I originally did this video on my Instagram live, but for some reason, every time I try to post it or save it to my phone, it always says I don't have enough storage space, and I could delete videos and pictures and all that, and it still won't save. So I'm gonna do it again, and it's actually okay. I had a whiteboard, I left that in Cali, but I had this paper, but then I realized it was backwards anyway. So I didn't even get a new one. It's just good for bullet points for me. I know it's backwards. I need to get a whiteboard so then I could put it here and write this way so then it could be facing you guys. Okay, so just to jump right into it. So I'm going to talk about today the community I am building, also known as our Wakanda. I'm gonna just keep calling it Wakanda. I like it. It's just so like, have y'all really seen the movie? Did y'all really look at it? Not just at Black Panther? No, I'm just kidding. All right, let me see if I can do this without being serious. With being serious. Okay. So in this community that I am building, it is basically split up in two parts, online and in physical form. And I'll just jump right into the online. So the online platform is basically going to be a two-page website. So a two-page website is something like a Google or Amazon, to get it, in your head to a better picture. And so what I mean by that is, when you go to Amazon or Google, when you type in whatever you need, whether it be clothing, shoes, schools around the area, you click search after you put it in the search engine, and then a page pops up, the second page, with a bunch of different options from different schools or different type of clothes or whatever it is that you're looking to purchase or you want information on. So mine is definitely similar to that. So it will have a search engine, and whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it be hygiene products, hair, clothes, whatever it may be, you put it in the search engine, and then the second page will pop up for all the vendors that are a part of our Wakanda, and they're all going to be Black-owned businesses or independent businesses. I'm not reaching out to any government type, corporate type of big name corporations, and I did that purposely because Wakanda is going to be our own. It's going to be our own community where we don't have to go to outside people, because these outside people are actually hindering us. These corporations are really owned by a handful of families, and they hinder us. It goes back. So when you shop at Walmart, you shop at the grocery store, so to say, they put chemicals and all this stuff in the food, and then it makes you sick, and then you go to the doctors and you spend money there, and then they give you pills and stuff that's supposed to be remedies, and then that makes you sick, and then you have to deal with the side effects that come with it. Like, have you ever seen a commercial and it's like, okay, if you have a headache, take this pill. Caution, warning, your ass might fall out your stomach. Like, what the fuck? I'd rather take the headache, right? Like, that doesn't even make sense. And, the shoes we buy, the clothes we buy that from Walmart, from any type of Gucci, Louis, Jordan, it all goes back into the pot, into these corporations, the medical, the food industries, all these industries that are really killing us from the inside out, and we don't even realize it. And so I say that to say, all these businesses are going, like I said, independent or privately owned, and it's really good because all these vendors are are really healthy. This is a healthy alternative. They're actually healing you from the inside out. Everything is about self and spirituality and just being of love and light and helping and growing each other. So that's basically what the Wakanda is built off of, a place of peace, a place of solitude, a place that we can all grow and elevate with each other. And the online platform is good. It's not just going to be where you can purchase things or get information on things, which is really great. And about the vendors, just to take a quick sidebar, it's going to be volunteers or people that want to sign up through the website, or even now, starting off, you can DM me or email me. I'll be putting my email up as well. But it's like really good. You can volunteer, you can sign yourself up, and whatever your service is, you can provide it. You will have your own profile as well on the online profile. So let's say you Google shoes, and Megan from down the street sells shoes. She has a shoe business. So when you type in shoes, the second page will pop up, and Megan and however many other people that sell shoes will pop up, and then say you just like Megan, it just stood out to you. So you click on her profile just like you would on Google or Amazon, whatever one that you feel that you like the best, and their profile will be there, and it will have all their pictures and information and whatever it is that they represent, and then you can go ahead and purchase, or get the information or whatever it is that you're looking for at the time. So back to the website and its structure. So it's not just going to be a place where you get information and you buy, kind of like a Google. I'm going to add extra features because, again, we are a community, we are a family. So on the first page, I know you guys can't see this is backwards, but just bear with me. It's just easier for me to navigate like this. So for the online structure, like on the first page, they're going to have blogs on there. So if you write, you speak, or you just have a profile on there, and again, you don't have to, no, I take that back. You do have to be a vendor to have your, well, I want to say you don't have to be a vendor to have your own profile. Like if you just want to just be a part of the community and you just want to share, whatever it is that you do, you're just, in support, or just just looking to be in that family vibe, you can also post as well. Anything that you feel, anything on your personal profile, if you're a vendor or just a part of the community, whatever you have to say, you can post it to our actual the main community, and it will pop up on the main page, like whatever it is you write. If you're just like a writer, you just like to write, you speak from the heart. If you're like me, I'm passionate. I'm an Aries with a Pisces moon, baby. I'm full of emotions. That's all I operate on. My best way to communicate with people is through passion, like music, all that. Like I feel that. Something about the lyrics and the beats and ooh, man, that's how I could communicate with you. I can talk all day, but for you to really feel me, for me to really get your point across, I could talk like I'm talking in poems and excerpts and make you feel me without even feeling me physically. That's what it is. So if you're like that, you like to write, or you just have a blog, or whatever it is that you have, that'll be good. It'll be popping up on that page. We'll also be doing lives as well. So it'll have notifications. It'll send to your email, and kind of like your notification page, like you would on like an Instagram, so to say. And it was like, okay, going live at 8 o'clock, and then only the members that are subscribed. So you can even click on the website. If you're not a member, you can just look around and you'll get access to certain things. The vending pages and stuff, you can still purchase and not be a member. But for the intimate things like the lives and stuff like that, you have to be a member to be able to receive that, because, Instagram, Facebook, when you go live on there, they cut you off because they don't want you to get some of the information that we're going to be putting on here. And not just myself, other people that speak. There's a lot of great speakers out there by like people by the name of Pop Darby, who talk about group economics and community building in its depth and help people grow themselves in their business. Or brothers like 19 Keys and many other greats out there, Derek Grace, that really be dropping jewels. And Goddess Ajna, she's she's a whole magical ball within herself, talking about many different things, many sacred things. And sometimes in the wrong, not even say in the wrong, sometimes those things are just sacred. And it doesn't need to be in the public unless you're on the same frequency. And if you're on that same frequency, you'll attract to it, and the universe will permit it to be, and you will be in that life. So, also, moving on, it will also have, on the first page, it will have pictures and testimonies, and not just testimonies about, myself or the website in itself. It will also be testimonies from other vendors. So say if you're dealing with depression or anything on a personal level, or just anything in general, and you healed from it, you sought out a vendor and whatever, which one was comfortable for you, and you guys worked through it and you got through to the next stage, you found your peace or whatever it is, or you just love the service in general, whatever it is. You can post your testimonies on there, and that'll be on the page as well about the vendor and your experience. And I do this because, again, it's not for me. It's not for me, for the fame, for the money, for you to come to me and buy my shit. It's for everybody. We're gonna circulate this wealth because it's for other people. It's for giving other people that platform, that opportunity. There's so many people that are out there that have so many talents and abilities, but get overlooked by these big brand names or just other people that are more out there, so to say, and they get trampled over. But some of these big names and stuff don't have good intentions. They might not know how to make it look pretty, but they don't have really good intentions. And like Sister Ashna said, they'll get you so motivated to be a failure, whatever it is. And with this, it's really authentic, and it provides people that get overlooked their voice, a platform for them to stand up and stand out, and not just with people in their community or down the street. This online platform is going to be worldwide, so you can connect with people in Sweden, in Hawaii, in Africa, wherever it is. It brings us together. And you'll also have on the front page news and events. So the news and events, upcoming news about what's going on, things that's going on in our community, events coming up, and not just events for myself, but other people as well. For example, like if, a brother by the name of John was holding a webinar or some type of event coming up, and it'll be posted on there, the date, time, and if there's tickets available, a link for you could purchase your tickets for them, and all that would be for him solely. So that's really good. It puts you in the forefront. It gets us, knowing about our news. You always see bad news on TV. All this news is going to be good news, about testimonies, about people doing good things, about community outreach, and about the positive things that happen and go on in the world, wherever you are. So that's pretty much a quick summary of the online portion, and again, it's really cool. We could reach out to each other. There'll be also things on here where you can have group chats and stay in contact with certain people that you connect with on here, and something kind of like a Skype or like a, how you could have IG video chat or whatever in your DMs and your messages. You can kind of do that too. You can directly connect with people. Say if you find Brittany over there really inspiring, or you feel her energy, her vibe, and what she's doing, you want to support her, you want to connect with her, you want to work with her, whatever it is that you guys want to do, you guys can privately do that on your own in our community of Wakanda. And going to the physical part of it, I'm really mad this shit is backwards. Okay, so for the physical part of it, you can to wrap your head around it, just like I kind of gave you a little scenario like of a Google and the Amazon for the online portion of our Wakanda. You can kind of connect this, surmise this to like a Walmart / flea market type of thing. And I say Walmart because any super Walmart, if you guys have a super Walmart, any type of, what do we have out here now, a Kroger's, I don't know, whatever you are, whatever your grocery store, supermart, where you can buy everything from groceries to clothes to beauty to hygiene to all that shit in one. That's what this is going to be. And it's going to also have not just hygiene products like hair, soap, and whatever else, the necessities that you need, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrushes, hairbrushes. It's also going to have things like books and stuff as well. Just from there's a lot of great people out here that write books and have, really, really amazing, powerful books, not just any type of book, or just, going to Amazon and just ordering 50 books just to put it here, just to make, maybe double that back. So it really has a purpose, people that have a meaning. And I keep referencing, people. I've been influenced by, a group of people, certain groups of people that, so if you hear me keep referencing people's names and stuff like that, these are just people that I've either met or I've seen via social media that's helped me grow and just be to who I am today. So again, like to reference Sister Ajna, she has a book, Her to Help, coming out. That is already out. And like Brother 19 Keys, he has a book. Brother Billionaire. There's so many people that have really, really amazing books that can actually add something to you, that you just don't read it and it just be a bunch of bullshit. Like, you can read it and you can actually apply it to your life and get to places or heal. So it'll have really good books like that in there. Have crystals in there in the shop, not just my own, but other people who have botanicals or other type of healing shops. And you can find all that here, incense, anything like that will be here at this store. It will also be online too, but just in the physical form. And going towards the bonuses. So it's not only just going to be kind of like a Walmart. I say kind of like a flea market too, because when you're in a flea market, you get vendors set up everywhere from all types of walks of life, and just showcasing different type of products or services that they provide. And it's really good too, because you get to meet with people, you get to network with people, you get to have conversations and just build and connect with people you would have never even thought, and then it just turns out to something beautiful, and you just have a whole experience, and miracles and opportunities just happen when you're in the physical. Like, think of it, we're gods. We are powerful by ourselves. We have the power to create literally just by our words or just a thought without even speaking out loud. So imagine if 50 gods were in one room putting their magic together. You are bound to get something immaculate out of that, something that cannot be fucked with, period, something strong, something divine, source itself, So I think that's amazing, and you will have different things. So it's not going to just be like a warehouse or just like a store, like just a flat, with all the products you can buy. It's also going to be that in the front, but in the back it's also going to have classes and rooms and stuff like that for the classes. Depending on who you are, people teach, people just they have powerful speaking, whatever it is, that you can come to these classes, and they'll have dates posted. You can come. Also webinars, if you do webinars or anything like that, you can also utilize our media room. And our media room will also include a music studio, and that goes back to the emotional side. I love art. I love passion and emotion, and and with the studio, you have engineers. That's a way you can connect to, because everything about this Wakanda is about self. It's about growing. It's about elevating. You're gonna have songs, talking about bagging it up, but But for the most part, you have strong messages. People that have strong messages in their music or anything like that, you can connect with people like that here, because your vibe attracts your tribe. If we are on a positive frequency, and everybody that's going to be a part of this community, is going to be on that type of conscious or awareness level. So that'll be really good. If you're an engineer, you can come here and hold sessions here. If you don't have a studio yet at home, or if you just want to be in the atmosphere, we'll have studios for you to set up. Or if you just want to come, if you do music, if you're an artist, you can come here. If you make beats, you could come here. And again, this is really important to me, the studio, because I engineer as well. I grew up around people who engineer. My children's father, he engineers as well. He's a really good engineer. His name is Zaman, or Kobe, if you know him, Zeal, whatever he wants to go by. I'll make sure to tag him too. He's based out in the Bay Area, so if you guys are out there in the Bay Area, tap in with the brother. He does videos, engineers, has a wonderful studio, really, really nice. And So yeah, that's really good. This is where you could connect with people. Like I said, I talk through passion. I talk through, that's the way I communicate. That's the way. And two, music is like a rhythm. It's like a rhythm. You can retain it into your head. It's something that resounds in there, something, memorable. So it's like, it resonates with you. You take in information. Sometimes you don't even know it until you think about something. It's like, oh, I heard that in a song, or oh shoot, yeah, this applies to this, and this, or I feel that. How many times, like, it's so funny, you know, people have number one hits or something like that, but I'll end up liking the one that they're like, you like that, and I'm my number one hit, and it's like, yeah, like I felt that shit, man. I felt your pain, or I felt the vibe. I'm all big on that. So things like this are really, really good. And there's a lot of talented people out here, and like I said, especially for the engineers, if you don't engineer for somebody big and out there already, or in that regard, you get overlooked, and you can be the next Swiss Beats or whoever or better, and you get overlooked because you don't have those type of credentials yet. So this platform also provides that for people, to get their name out there, to get their foot out there, to have something under their belt, to get recognized and not overlooked. And that's beautiful. That's in our community. Again, we circulate in this wealth. We are all building, because money is a tool, and that's all we use it for here. Not for personal gain, not to be flashy, but just because we can utilize it as a tool. And if we all throw in a pot and all this stuff, again, like Brother Pop Darby, he check him out. He talks about community building, a lot of the economics behind it. And there's a lot of people, like a lot of these people that do music, or not even just stepping away from music for a second, but just people, we have thousands of followers, and as a collective we can have like 50,000 altogether, or people, not even followers, people, and if all these people put in $20, $40 a month, let's just say 50,000 people, you get triple that, like almost like $1 million, or 500,000, and you can circulate that. Like that can even happen tomorrow, literally. If all of us, if at least 50 of us get together and we all have 1,000+ followers, and we all get every single person to throw in $20 to $40, we can have like $100,000 to really flip and get this shit over by tomorrow. And it's like, we need to start really opening our mind and thinking about that. But then we start thinking, oh, it's impossible. We start thinking about all these negatives, all these blockages that distract you from, damn, we could have all just put this in here and got the fuck up out of here tomorrow, period. So, and that's some of the things that they will be talking about in these classes and stuff, and you can catch them online as well. And there'll be online, like I said, things as well. And this is good for the physical platform, because you can actually, it's tangible. You can meet with people. You can see them face to face. You can, have conversations and get to know people, and really feel comfortable and all that. And speaking about feeling comfortable, that's another reason why I like this too, kind of the theme, because how many times have you guys ever went to like a meeting of the minds and you feel nervous? Like I do. Like, these are my notes. Like, this is what I do. Like, I have hella notes. I call this my $1 million book. Like, I have thoughts and ideas and just steps and things in here until the freaking end of time. And I carry that around, and if I go to a place like that, I'll be clutching it, I'll be writing notes down, I'll be looking in it, trying to memorize what the fuck I'm gonna say, like, oh shit, like it's a real deal, like, interview, and when you have an environment like this, it's like family oriented, really relaxed, because when you're talking to your mom or your sister or your best friend, it's so easy for you to tell them your dreams or what you're trying to do and explain it to them in depth, because you're so comfortable. You don't even realize that you're doing it. But they can even probably tell you what you want to do. That's how many repetitive times that you have talked to them or told them. So, that'll be really good as well, a relaxed family environment. And I even want to flip it to, at nighttime or after all these classes on that done, to like a lounge where you could really, connect with people and be relaxed, get a couple of drinks in you, whatever it is, and really come together as a community and get to know each other and really, really build, And we'll also have activities too, like I said, like after school or whatever it is, just activities in general, like martial arts or tutoring, different type of classes, So that's really amazing, and it's only going to expand, especially when we start networking with people. My goal is to not expand from this place to a larger place, kind of like a what do you call it, like a plaza, kind of how Nipsey did, and Crenshaw, where he has his own little plaza with different stores on it, and then go bigger than that. I looked online. It's like $55 million or $100 million to buy a fucking island. I like islands. I looked at the island, like, you know what I mean, like a real island, like the size of Hawaii and all that. Building all this wealth, circulating all this wealth, saving up, like, you know, some $1 million. We could all do that together. If we all millionaires in one, we got 50 people. Boom, that's an island right there. And we can have our own things. Like, you know, for example, my mom's husband is a gynecologist. You know, so then now we got our vaginas are saved. No, I'm just kidding. No, but you know, you have a doctor there, and then, you know, other people probably know doctors, and if you get them and talk to them on this type of, you know, get them on this wavelength, and, you know, get them to expand their horizons and be open-minded. Some people are already ready, you know, and, you know, now we have a healthcare system. Some people teach, like there's a brother by Derek Grace. He's amazing. He teaches about in-home banking and a lot of amazing things, and homeschooling your children, and have curriculums for you. Now we have an educational system. We have healthcare, education, food and agriculture. There's so many people, even out here in Atlanta, that has a vegan and vegetarian, something that's going to heal you and not kill you inside. And they even have stuff where you can order for a monthly package or a weekly package for however much, and you can get like a week worth supply of food, month worth supply of food. Even some people meal prep too, so you don't even have to worry about it. So that would be good too, and they learn how to grow food and all that, and it's real food. Like, how many of you guys see seedless watermelon? I can't find no freaking seeded watermelon anywhere. And if it's not seeded, fruit grows from, real fruit has seeds. Because it spreads and it grows to, you know, something else. It's part of nature. It grows. It's a chain system. So when you're not seeing these fruits with seeds in them, I have never even seen a banana with seeds. I didn't even know a banana had seeds in them. They have big black seeds in them. Or not big, but like they're a good size. You know, and all these things are healthy for you, but they took them out. So if they took them out, it can't grow naturally. So they're GMO. They're genetically modified. They're literally created in a lab. You know, same thing like meats. We're eating death, literally, and we wonder why we go in here acting crazy. Like, our gut is connected to our head. That's how we think. You know, that's where that's how we operate here. So if you're eating a bunch of meat and death, like, you got to think about it. It sounds funny, meat has a death gene, but energy never dies. So that energy of that suffering of that animal passes on through you when you're eating all that dead flesh, and then it's rotting in you, and that rot alone fucks up your digestive and your body. And you know, the way they're raised before that, they're raised with GMO foods, not even real food. So you're not even getting real nutrition. You're getting shit. You're eating their shit, and then they're getting slaughtered, and all that energy and stuff that is coming off that, you're digesting that too. You just got a whole lot of shit going on in your stomach. And then if you're shitty down here, you're going to be shitty up here. And if you're shitty up here, it projects out, literally. So it's really important about eating healthy, you know. So these are some of the things that are going to be taking place in our Wakanda. And like I said, we're going to be starting off here in Atlanta. I'm going to have some physical places, the online platform as well, and we can grow and expand. And I can't wait to start building. So that was just a quick little intro, more in depth about what is going on, what I mean by Wakanda, what type of community I'm building, what it's all about, the online and the physical, and a lot more to come. I'll keep you guys updated. Again, if you're interested in volunteering your services as well, you can DM me or you can email me. I will have all that available as well down below in this video, and a lot of other links for like my Instagram and my Facebook. I'm on my Instagram more than I am Facebook. I don't know, Instagram's my jam. I don't know, it's my shit. Like, I don't know, I like it. So I'm on that a lot more. It's time to take these eyelashes off because, oh, it's starting to itch. No. But But yeah, so this is beautiful. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to, the universe has permitted me with this mind frame, this way of thinking, for me to even start to create some of this. And if there's like-minded people out here who are trying to do the same, that you want to connect, please, again, hit me up. I would love to connect with people. I'm actually looking for that. And just on a little personal note, I don't have any family. It's me and my children, literally. And I created this to create a family. Like Brother 19 Key says, there's a difference between family and relatives. And I felt that shit to my core. Because, just because you're blood doesn't mean that you're technically family. A family supports you. A family, treats you with a certain respect no matter what's going on. A family communicates with you. A family is, whatever your definition is of family. Just not because they're related to you, or that your mom or your dad or your grandma, that just gives them the ticket to disrespect you, or, just put you through shit, And this is where that came from. We could build our own community, a place for us to heal, to grow, to prosper, to just heal and just be ourselves unapologetically, healthily, and even create our own currency. Like, step away from this paper money, step away from all this government stuff, and really have our own. Just like Wakanda. That's why I really felt that movie. It was deeper than just action figures and Black Panther or Killabunga, you know what I mean? It was bigger than that. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. There's more coming soon. Please subscribe, share, get it out there. It's getting out there. I speak it into existence. It is going, and I love y'all. Peace.